Joe Gaming Zane presents First Turns. Greetings, gamers and devs. Welcome to Game Zane, a place where we're giving a jolt to indie developers. I'm your host, Joshua Hill, and welcome to the season finale of season 7. No, 6. We're on 6, not 7. We're on 6. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. We still have to do number 7 because we finished all the episodes, and we got to do that one. And we also got to do this one because we did all the episodes and did this one, and we didn't do it all. And I'm a little behind. It's kind of a pattern on my channel, huh? I need to really get myself a better schedule. Anyways, well, without my stupidity, without my further ado, let's get into this episode of First Turns. Basically, as y'all know, this is the episode where we count down the most promising, the top 5 picks of my season, and of course, I've got that ready for y'all guys. But first, we're gonna have to go ahead and tackle those little bitty gems of amazing things. This is probably going to be a short episode because I don't really have a lot to talk about in this episode. But anyway, so let's just get into it and let's talk about, today we're going to be talking about the most popular 2 videos on the channel. Yes, that's right, you heard me, 2. We had 2 videos this season that actually made it to the most popular, which is really cool because I think one of them is in one of my tops. I can't remember which one I'm thinking was promising, but I'm not sure. Anyways, you'll have to look and see at the very end of this episode to find out what it is. Anyways, without further ado, our top 2 categories of this time is the most popular, tied at 33 views. Nice work, guys. I actually really appreciate it because I was looking at it, I was like, holy crap. I was actually debating on whether or not I should combine the 2 views of one episode with another because they were like a 2-parter, and I was like, that would be cheating a little bit because that was like I think I counted like 50 views. So with 50 views and 2 episodes, our top video is Fun on the Farm with Andy's Apple Farm. But that's with 2 episodes. Now, with just 1 episode, and like I said, I just did a little guesswork on how many episodes, but with 1 episode, Andy's Fun on the Farm Part 1, where we're playing Andy's Apple Farm, actually made 33 views. So, it was still the most popular one. Well, except for this other one, which was Bugging Out, which actually surprised me. This was a big surprise. I was not expecting this. I was playing the game Virus, and I was not expecting to get such a popular response with the views and stuff like that. So thank you guys. That took me by complete surprise, and I really appreciated that. So that's the top 2 videos. That is Bugging Out and Fun on the Farm Part 1. And then we're going to move on to the most liked video, which is actually winning by a landslide, which actually is one of our number 1s. Yeah, it's one of our number 1s. It was Puffy Little Savior with 10 likes. I was playing the game Toasty Ashes of Dusk, which is a very promising game. Ooh, I kind of spoiled that. But anyways, yeah, so it was pretty good. I liked that. I liked that a lot. Thank you guys, because these had bigger numbers than the last couple episodes, I believe. So it was really, really, really cool. Thank you guys for thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for all the support. Also, while we're on this, we hit 200 subscribers. Actually, we're at 228. Hey guys, Future Josh here. I'm probably going to make a couple of interruptions in this video because I got a couple of things to add because this was recorded a little while back, and well, I want to get some things off my chest that I didn't cover in this video. First of all, we do not have 228 subscribers. Don't listen to weird me back there. We actually have 236 subscribers. So thank you guys for that wonderful thing. Also, don't listen to me past me whenever I say we're having a 200 video put together. We're actually going to go ahead and wait for 250 and put together a 250 video for you guys. We have some plans for some other videos to celebrate you guys, but they're not going to be number of videos. I got a couple of music videos I have planned out. But anyways, with all that being said, I'll let you get back to the video. I will be making a 200 subscriber video. So y'all look forward to that in the near future, and hopefully we'll have some great things going on and stuff like that. A few notes since I'm already on this subject. As I said at the first of this, I need to start working on giving myself a schedule and stuff like that. And so in the future, that's what we're going to start developing. We're also going to be working on getting a Discord channel up and going. I actually have it ready, but I haven't really finished putting everything on it. So I may go ahead and release it to y'all guys during the next few videos, or I may not. I don't know yet, but I do have a Discord ready. And well, almost ready. And that's basically it. Thank you guys for everyone who has come by. Thank you for your love and support, and for everything that y'all have done to help me grow this channel. I really appreciate it. And let's start building even better, because this is supposed to be our year of change, 2022. Anyways, well, with all my rambling out of the way and everything, we're gonna go on what y'all want to see. We are going to be looking at, first off, they're the games that show the most promise. They're the games that give you the most anticipation of what they could become. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the top 5 most promising. Number 5, Jidaria. Grab your rakes and get ready to rake those leaves while you fend off guards, bees, and other forms of enemies. The concept of raking leaves to form bridges and using said rake to attack is actually quite unique. The graphics remind me of the old Flash titles, but this doesn't take away from the gameplay at all. Although this is number 5 on this list, I would strongly recommend this right up there with all the other titles. Number 4, Digiverse. Though this RPG Maker game may seem basic on the surface, there is a lot going for it. It has an engaging storyline and a battle system that seems easy, but later in the game, if you're not prepared, can kick your butt. My really only complaint is the graphics seem kind of basic and plain, but the developer is constantly updating it and is even communicative with their audience. With that being said, I look forward to seeing how the developer develops the game for the future. Number 3, Andy's Apple Farm. This two-dimensional horror game has a lot going for it. A plethora of minigames, a whole lot of dark lore, and a group of cute little mascots. At least they're cute until the glitches begin. The graphics are nice, and the minigames are fun, though they can be struggling to get through. Looking at you, music beat game. Well, and ever since I played this game, it has gone through a lot of updates, and a lot of storyline has been added. So, on top of getting this to number 3, I also will be looking back at it sometime in the future. Number 2, Zordak. The opening story of this Metroid-like game is actually very engaging. Your ship seems to crash on a strange planet in the middle of a rescue mission, and you wake up with barely any clothes on and no weapons. Now you have to search for weapons and armor as you try and find out what happened. The fact that you start with nothing makes this game even more fascinating. You literally have to build the female protagonist up from scratch. The gameplay reflects this by having a lot of things locked up until you get the gear to actually access each level. All of this, coupled with the nice graphics and the smooth gameplay, make this a title I'm looking forward to playing when it's completed. Number 1, Toasty, Ashes of Dusk. A Zelda-like game where you play as a marshmallow knight? I mean, how cool is that? First off, the graphics in the game are breathtaking, and music is quite pleasant. Gameplay is smooth and responsive, and I really love the story and the developer's sense of humor. I mean, the fact that this game got 250% backed on Kickstarter is quite impressive and fills me with a great anticipation to get my hands on this game. You best believe I'm going to be picking up this gem as soon as I possibly can. Moving right along. We've got the big ones. We've got the big honchos. We've got the Mega Man of the seasons. We have got the biggest top 5 that we've got. And without further ado, let's see who got the number 1 on the top 5 of this season. Number 5, Scrapped. In this game, aliens have all but destroyed the world, and it is your mission to collect scrap metal to build a big robot to destroy them all. This game has 2 parts. The first is a platformer where instead of destroying robots, you're actually attaching a line to each one, dragging them back to your home base to where you get to slam them into a machine and clump them together. This is quite difficult, since you don't have a way to properly attack them. Then it transforms to a side-scrolling bullet hell, where you will face the aliens inside your ship. Though it's a simple-looking game, the graphics are actually quite lovely and the gameplay is quite smooth. Too bad that if it was in my hands, we'd probably be conquered by the aliens because my playthrough was less than impressive. Number 4, Unjust Descent. This turn-based RPG is actually part of a trilogy of games all involving the same character. In this game, his girlfriend has gone missing and has left a note that only says, "Don't follow her." But since you are the devoted boyfriend and the game would be very short, if you didn't, you decide to go anyways, because we all need a good story. The graphics in this game are quite unique, and I love the hand-drawn scenes. The gameplay is pretty fluid and engaging, while the story looks promising. With that in mind, I may have to pick up the whole collection one day and get the series the proper playthrough it deserves. Number 3, Dark Fracture. This first-person horror game will have you question what is real and what isn't. You're all alone in your office in the middle of the night, and you decide against taking the strange medication that your company prescribed to you. As the night goes on, you see why you needed to take it as you descend slowly into the madness. This game has a horrifying atmosphere, and it's made up by nice graphics and suspenseful sound effects. The story is actually intriguing, and the tone is set to be eerie from the very beginning. Number 2, The Legend of Jack. Avast me hearties, the time for adventure has come. In this top-down action adventure made in RPG Maker, you take on the role of Jack. Your ship has run into an island that says to be housing the great treasure, and the captain orders you to find it. The graphics in this game are very nice, and the combat is handled sublimely. The developer has made quite a unique experience using the RPG Maker engine. And the story is engaging and pulls you in with the promise of great adventure ahead. Oh, hey! Future Josh here. Before we get into the number 1 of this season, I want you to know that the number 1 is actually the 100th game we played on the First Turn series. That was really cool. So they not only got the number 1 slot, but they also were the 100th game played. So that's really cool. I had a whole thing about another 100th game, but I didn't do the math right, and that was the wrong 100th game. But this is the 100th game. So this is the 100th game played on First Turns. So, without further ado, here's the number 1 and the 100th game. Here you go. Number 1, Little Ghost. This side-scrolling 2D platformer is a very appeasing title, both in graphics and gameplay. The controls for Little Ghost are fluid, and the enemies and hazards can keep you on your toes. There is, however, a small learning curve at several parts. For example, it took a bit of time for me to find out who and what I could actually talk to. Depending on how you play, the game can be easy or difficult. It is rare for a game that has not much of a storyline to begin with to grab my attention. However, Little Ghost is looking like a game I would be willing to put a good amount of hours into. Congratulations to the developer for making such an amazing game that I can happily call the number 1 title of this season. All right, what do y'all guys think? Did y'all enjoy the list? Did y'all enjoy this type of thing? Like I said, we're gonna start working on vlogging and stuff like this, like we're doing right here. I'm gonna start trying to be a little bit more personal with you guys. This episode was just me trying out some things like I've been doing every episode. But anyways, thank y'all guys for coming by. Thank you for checking out this episode. If you liked it, please give me a like and subscribe for more videos in the future. Hit the notification bell to come up on all my videos as soon as I put them out. And be looking forward to Season 7. And be looking forward to Season 8 about to start. We're about to start playing some new games. I'm actually excited. I kind of like playing new games. It's kind of fun. And so we're going to try to do this a little bit more schedule-y. We also got FNAF coming out some more, and Undertale, so be looking forward to all those things. And thank you guys for watching, and without further ado, here you go, In Card. Thanks for watching, and remember, subscribe, check the links below, come on back for another video.